So today, Dawn for the Coast is coming over, and we are going to hike to Abiqua Falls. We're going to do it starting at the off-road vehicle pullout and head all the way down, see the upper falls, and then go to the regular Abiqua Falls. This has been bought by the state, and so this is great. It's been a wonderful thing. It's going to be in public domain. Not belong to the Abbey anymore and be in private hands. So this would be really cool. Come down to get here. You have to drive down a road called Crooked Finger, and you might ask, who was Crooked Finger? Well, Crooked Finger was a Molalla chief, and his claim to fame was he would go into settlers' houses back in the 1840s and demand to be fed. And I think he was pretty impressive. I think he might have been a little bit of a badass because I think he always got fed, or most often. Anyway, there was a battle here back in the days. What happened is the Molallas were friends with the Klamath, and that made the settlers around here a little uneasy because the Klamath would show up, and then some Cayuses showed up, and the Cayuses had just massacred the Whitmans, and so that really freaked out the settlers, and so there was a battle, and the settlers won, and they told the Molallas, no more Klamaths come up here, and definitely no more Cayuses. And that pretty much settled things for a while. So anyway, got a little bit of history right here, and I guess we'll head on down the trail, so come with us. So we're at the off-road vehicle pull-out here, and we're heading down the trail, or in this case down the logging road, towards the falls. I suspect if you're going to come to this trailhead to do this hike, probably don't want to do this one in like a Prius or something. It's a little steep, a little rough, but hey, you've been warned. Down the trail. This is the trail we think takes us down to the upper falls. At least we hope it does. If not, maybe not. So we've been hiking down the road, but this is the trail that turns down and goes to Abiqua Falls. So here we go. Well, the trail's a little bit on the steep side, but they left us a rope, which is very nice of them. And so we'll probably grab onto that rope on the way down. Well, I always thought the falls would be bigger than this. Well, let's see, what do we got? Ah, there's still more trail. Okay. Well, we keep trying to get to the falls here at Abiqua, but it always seems like we're about a third of a mile from the falls. This trail is actually it's a little bit challenging. It takes a little skill, so I guess bring your poles. That is one massive ancient basalt flow. It's an incredible volcanic rock. So we have decided we're going to eat some lunch and head on back up the trail. And it's going to be a long climb down the trail. A lot of up on the way back to the Jeep. So this is a plant that gets a little underestimated sometimes. It's kind of pretty. It's a salmonberry, blooming right now, and pretty soon it'll have orange berries on it. That'll be in probably late summer, fall. But you don't want to grab this, because if you grab it, you'll wish you hadn't. I just let you know you'll have a handful of hurt. So anyway, just a little heads up down the trail. Yeah, some extreme uphill, and if you'll look close, you can see some ropes. This is why God invented ropes, for trails like this. Up the trail. So down for the coast tonight, we just took our Gore-Tex off and we started walking back to the Jeep some more, and guess what? It's starting to snow. So back on with the Gore-Tex and down the trail. A little bit of snow. What do you think, Don? A little bit of snow?
Yeah. Somebody parked a Jeep on top of the mountain.
Sorry about that. I'll do better next time, I promise. So we're finally back to the Jeep. What a heck of a hike. It was awesome. It makes you feel alive. It was really good. We did over 4 miles and over 1,000 feet of elevation gain. It snowed on us. The trail was slippery and dangerous. But that falls, it is one of the most aesthetically incredible, beautiful falls I've ever seen in my life. And I should know, because I've got hundreds of videos of waterfalls. Check it out. Like and subscribe. Go to my YouTube page. You can look at hundreds of waterfalls if you like. Anyway, great time, and just remember, yes, my Jeep loves me. Yes, my Jeep loves me. Yes, my Jeep loves me. It gets me out of the snow. So there you go, down the trail.
All right, just a reminder.